Well, this morning, those little beads called Orbeez are in the news for all the wrong reasons, really.
Yeah, so Julia, you looked into this story. There's this thing called the Orbeez Challenge on TikTok right now?
Yeah, actually, if you just do a quick search on TikTok, you'll probably notice, you'll see these people using these little pellets, really, probably mostly young people, shooting them out of gel blasters or Orbeez guns. May sound harmless, but it's actually turned into a dangerous trend that parents need to know about.
When she told us that she had been hit by an Orbeez gun, I asked her where. She said my legs.
Rainey Delgado shows me the bumps and bruises on her daughter's legs when she picked her up from a Fisher's Park last week.
I asked her, why? She said, well, they think it was fun.
Her daughter, who's 13, wasn't badly hurt when she was hit by another teen in the park. She didn't want to speak on camera, but her mom has some serious concerns.
This is not Nerf. This is not water gun. This is something that could hurt someone.
Now, by themselves, the beads are pretty harmless. They're actually soft and squishy and get bigger in water. But here's the problem. Some are freezing them to make them much harder and then shooting them out of an airsoft gun at unsuspecting people. Some even spray painting or modifying the toys to look like real guns.
They definitely risk the police misinterpreting their actions, what they're holding.
In more serious cases, 4 Pennsylvania teens are facing charges after firing the pellets at a middle school. In Georgia, an 8- and 10-year-old were hit in the face. And more cases just like this are popping up across the country.
Children have been arrested for assault.
Rainey isn't pressing any charges after her daughter's incident, but she's adamant about warning other parents to have a chat about using the toy responsibly. And so in some cases, the charges that are stemming from these tiny little soft beads range from assault to property damage, because again, like once you freeze them and sometimes they expand and you're shooting them out of an airsoft gun, kind of almost anything coming at you that fast will hurt. But I did want to show you guys, as I mentioned that they are pretty harmless, and I want to show you kind of what they feel like just on their own before you freeze them or,
Oh, they're like, they're wet.
Yeah, they're very squishy. Actually kind of fun to toss around in your hand a little bit if you're using them the right way. And so if you actually search TikTok, you'll see kind of all of the right ways to use this, how they're supposed to be used. But again, it is pretty serious, especially we're seeing kids all across the country that are having some pretty serious injuries. So something to keep in mind, parents, if kids are asking for these, make sure that they're using them the right way. So
if my teenage son was a bit younger, I'm sure I'd be well aware of what these are.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we now know what the Orbeez Challenge is and how to kind of safeguard against it.
Yes, these are.
Yeah, they're kind of soft and wet.
Different, right?
What's just like, what are these actually
normally used for? It's a great question, because I was asking the same thing. I've seen so many different uses. I've seen people dropping these in the water for like pedicures because it feels good, like when you rub them with your feet. I've seen crafts. Sometimes it's just literally just having kids bounce, play with it, just to keep the kids busy for a little bit. There's so many different ways. Search it on TikTok, kind of see the right way to use it, but see the wrong way.